What's up, ladies? Hello, hello. Welcome to this broadcast. If you're catching me, say hello. Let me make sure that we are live here because it's been a little crazy. And so, yes, we are. Well, welcome. I'm super excited because today we are talking all about testimonials. Testimonials. Okay. So, this is a fantastic way to get more business. So if you're jumping on, say hello. More business, right? For your products or services or whatever it is that you're doing. So, sharing testimonials is an excellent way to, one, get other people involved and just stir up some stuff, right? Just stir it up and see who else wants your offer out there. So right now in the chat, let me know, are you currently using this as a marketing strategy for your business? Let me close out some stuff here. I'm getting distracted, obviously. So drop in the chat if you're currently using this as a marketing plan for yourself, getting testimonials, okay? So this is one of the most important pieces that I think a lot of entrepreneurs don't use in their business. And this has been one of the things that has really helped me grow personally my business and my clients, right? Using testimonials to, promote your business, evergreen sales. How many of you want evergreen sales? Put a 1 below. It has helped me make sales in different opportunities. Okay. So, for instance, I have been gone traveling for the last 2 weeks. And on Evergreen, I've been able to automate my business. So, as I've been traveling the world for the last 2 weeks, celebrating, my birthday, celebrating a book launch, all of the things, I haven't been on here, but I've been on here. I've been able to do this and also bring in sales because I have testimonials in place for my business. Okay. So if that is of interest to you, drop in and say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. Also, if you're catching me on the replay, make sure drop replay in here so I can make sure to shout out you afterwards and say hello and thank you for joining me. So let's talk about this. So, also share with me what exactly do you do? So I love to give examples. And also, if you feel like this broadcast of sharing how to get, stir up more testimonials, how to get testimonials for your business, what are the best testimonials for your business, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 ways. So if you're like, yes, I need this information, and I know other friends of mine could really use this information for their business, make sure to hit that button below because I love to put people in a raffle. So if you want to be put in a raffle by sharing this and make sure it's public, I love to give swag out of She's in Charge of Business. I have swags of shirts, hats, cups, maybe even grab one of our books that we just launched. Okay, so share below and make sure to say shared below so I can shout you out as well and say thank you. So here's the thing. So one of the questions I get a lot in my private community, so if you're in my private community, if She's in Charge of Business, how do I get testimonials? Becky, I'm brand new. Okay, so that's one of the questions. I'm just starting out in my business, or I've been in business for a while. So drop in and let me know, where are you at on this? And I'd love to be able to even share with you even deeper, if that is you, how to get the best testimonials. And I'm going to be sharing a lot in this broadcast today. So how can I get people to share their experiences with me, that they've had experiences with me, right? And it's so important because let's talk about it. People are busy. And a lot of times they're like, are you the real deal? They're getting so many things coming at them, right? So if we've never met and this is the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Becky LaFave. I empower midlife business women to help leverage and navigate this exciting world we like to call social media and build a personal brand to create sales and live your best life. Like, how many of you would like to make sales when you're on vacation with your family, doing whatever, right? This is it right here. And testimonials is one of the biggest ways. Okay. So, how can you get people to share their experiences with you? So, maybe depending on where you're at in your business, obviously, there is a process. I'm not going to lie about this, right? There is a process of doing this. And if you get this process down, there's so many ways of getting testimonials that are so important for your business. Okay. So, number one, if you're writing this down, I'm hoping that you got your cup of whatever. I got a little cup of coffee left in here, been drinking, and take a notebook, because these are most important things that I'm going to share with you. And this is something that you can take action right away to be able to, get testimonials, or at least start out in your business. Because for the longest time in my business, I wasn't getting them. And you're just working harder. We want to work smarter. Drop a 1 below if you want to work smarter in your business. Okay. So, number one, ask for them. Ask for them. I know in the beginning it was really hard for me to ask for them, but when you understand the importance of getting these testimonials through your content placement, okay? So, what does that exactly mean? So, you want to get specific. You don't want to get, well, I love Becky and, she's X, Y, and Z. People are like, yeah, so what, right? You want to get them specific questions to make sure that you get the specific answers back. Because here's the thing, people are looking for what is going to serve them, right? What is the result? People want to know that you're the real deal, that you actually get people results. Okay. So, here's one way of, once you get these testimonials, I'm going to share with you how to get these testimonials. But one way is I'm rebuilding my Facebook now, my Facebook page, and my community. She's in charge of business, because I got hacked and I got all wiped away and I never got it back. So, here I am rebuilding. So, one of the great ways that I had in my old Facebook page was called creative albums, right? So, if you go to your Facebook page and you have your photos, your videos, your content, right? There's a way that you can create an album. And you can create an album of testimonials, because let's be real. Like I said earlier, people are always looking, are you the real deal? Do your products, services, whatever you do, get people results? And people want to know that. So, we are all building personal brands. If you're building a personal brand, drop a 2 below and let me know. If you're building a personal brand, let me know. Because here's one of the best ways to be able to do that, right? Is to create an album. So, when anybody that says, oh my God, I love your content, I go live every week and I give a lot of great value, and I will get DMs, I will get comments, I will get different stuff. If you're doing a challenge, whatever you're doing, you get these comments that has helped give value, support another human, and gave value and helped them in their business or whatever your business is. Capture that, right? Capture that and stick this in your create that album we're just talking about, and put that in there. So, if it's in your content plan that we're talking about, you can actually have that in your content plan, right? So, whenever you capture these, make sure it's a content plan. So, why I've been gone, right? I've had this in my content plan that my testimonials would pop up, right? So, if you're getting my emails, you're getting anything, you might see a way to be able to work with me. You might see a way that I've been able to make sales and make sales while I'm on vacation, right? And so, testimonials is proving what I'm doing. It's not my mouth saying it. It is actual customers, right? So, you want to make sure that you're getting specifically. So, one of the ways that you want to ask specific questions, right? So, if you ever get somebody that leaves a comment, this is a great way to go over and in the DMs and say, hey, thank you so much for leaving a comment about how I've been able to help you. Would you mind, giving just a quick review and ask specific and be for real, like, it's only going to take you less than 2 minutes, because people are busy and people will leave a review if you ask them, but you have to ask. I don't care how small your brand is or how big your brand is. you still have to ask for this. And so you want to be specific. So being specific is asking, like what their name is. So you can do this in the DMs. I'm going to, another way to be able to do this, but be specific and ask them, what was the specific product that you purchased, right? So depending on what kind of business you're in, your network marketing, coaching, it doesn't matter, whatever you sell, it's the same, right? So be specific what you bought, right? And how did it help you get results? Like people are driven for results, right? So ask specifically what their question with those questions, because people are analyzing. Okay, so if you got your testimonials, they're analyzing for themselves, right? Like what's in it for me. So they're analyzing that and wanting to see what is the results that they're looking to get in their own life. And that one testimonial might be enough for them to raise their hand and say, man, I really want to talk to her about what, so I can get the same results or better results, or can she help me get this result, whatever it is. It opens up a conversation, right? And or it gets them looking at you more because you are obviously getting results for somebody. So you want to make sure. Now, the second one, this is a great way also, is Google Forms. Now, Google Forms is totally free. And so you can set up a Google form that can help you and say, if you'd like to leave a review and, on anything that, if you went through my challenges, if you watch my weekly lives and you've got something from one of my trainings, that you would actually go and leave a review in this Google form, right? Less than 2 minutes. I would really appreciate it. That's another way to collect. And then you're also seeing what is really helping. There's a lot of things going on in this. What is really helping in their business, so you can create more content around that. So there's a lot of different information that you're gathering here. And a lot of people don't do this in their business. It's crazy to me to think that people would not do this inside their business, right? So you're gathering all this information so you can actually get it and share it into your emails. This is different ways of putting in your contact. So once you've got this Google form filled out, which is totally free, and you're asking them, where can I put this link? You could put it in your emails. You could put it in your DMs. You could put it in your group, right? If you have a group, you could be asking for them to give you these to interview them, or not interview them, but leave a review, I should say. Okay. So always want to make sure that the questions that you're asking inside of the Google form is specific too, right? Specific. So you can ask for their name, their email, and what was the product, or, the live interview, or was it a YouTube, whatever you're doing, you want to be specific and ask for the result. Why did they, what was the thing that once they left the comment, what was that, right? So you want to be kind of specific in your questions. So you want to think about what you're doing and be specific so you get great testimonials back. So important, right? And so if you would like, let me drop this below. If you would like to know what questions I ask to get great testimonials, just drop me below and I will make sure to send you, it's a Google form that I have. I can send you that, and you can make sure to start asking great questions to get these great testimonials for your business. Okay. Another great way is if you are utilizing email, which I hope that you are collecting emails, that you have a process of collecting is one of the most important things, because as we know, this is rented space. It can easily go just like that. But if you have an email list, you always are building your business, right? You're always building your business. So now in your signature email, you can have a way to, express, if you would like to leave me an interview. Keep on coming back to interview. I guess I haven't had enough coffee, ladies. But, that's one of the things we're going to talk about. But if you had a great experience with my brand or with me, right, specifically, please email me back and share with me. Or you can leave your Google form link that we just talked about. Once you filled that out, right, you can go here. I would love for you to leave me. Now, here's the thing. that people always ask is, what's in it for me? Right? People always ask this, what's in it for me? Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much. So, here's the thing, what's in it for them is one, they get exposure, right? Because if you get my emails once a week, I always highlight or spotlight a client, somebody that left me something, that I've helped them. One, it helps get exposure for them, right? So important. Also helps you, right? So it's a win-win situation. So we always want to make sure people are always asking, what's in it for me? Why should I do this? Right? Because I'm busy. It's a win-win. So it's a beautiful thing. Okay. So you can also share it in your stories. So there's so many different ways. Number two, in the beginning, you can incentivize. Now, you can encourage, I should say, by incentivizing people to want to leave you one, because here's the thing, like, you could do it once. I'm trying to think, one of the times that I did it, I think it was like once a month. And I might bring this back because it was such a great thing. But once a month, I would ask them, if you've been through a program, if you've been through a challenge, if you've been through any kind of content that has helped you get a win inside your business, would you please leave me an interview? And once a month, I will do a drawing out of that and give a $25 gift card, Amazon card. So I want you to think about this, ladies, because some people think, oh my God, Becky, I can't afford it. I'm like, you cannot afford not to do things like this. One, it's free advertisement. If you had to buy ads, buying ads right now, which I'm sure you're seeing a lot of it on our feed. If you're like me, you're seeing a lot of advertisement on our feed. They're heavily doing this because they want to encourage people to spend money on ads, which ads are right now are a fortune. Okay. So this is a way for people to, what's in it for them, get exposed. And it also helps you because you are out there giving value. You are out there helping your audience, right? So it's, once again, a win-win situation. And you know what? People, you're appreciated of this, and it doesn't hurt to give, right? It doesn't hurt when they're giving. It's appreciation. Let's just face it. And it helps you. It's a great way to get a win-win. So people, it doesn't hurt to give incentives. People are busy, and a lot of times they would like to give you an interview, but it's just a little incentive to say, dangle the carrot a little bit that you could win. And it helps the win-win situation. Okay. Number three, if you're loving this, drop a low and say, loving these ideas, because this is what's helped me grow a 6-figure coaching business. So I want you to take this serious and write these notes down. And not that you have to use all of them right now, but let's think about which one could you use right away and start implementing it constantly. Okay. Because these are the things that are going to make a game changer in your business. Okay. Number three, highlight them, right? I encourage others to leave and leave one because I like to highlight them. We talked about this earlier. People want to know what's in it for them. Right. And so you are highlighting them to your community, your emails, your social media, whatever it is. So it's a win. Once again, it's just a win-win, right? People are seeing their brand, and you're getting what you want in your business because you're help serving. So if that's the exposure that they're looking for, right? Which everybody is looking for exposure these days. Let's face it, we're all entrepreneurs in a business. So if you're looking for exposure, this is a great way. Leave interviews, be spotlighted. Because every week, like I said, if you get my emails, I spotlight somebody that's left me a testimonial that went through my programs and got results. I'm always constantly wanting to spotlight people because it's a win-win, and I'm all about the win-win. Right? I'm all about you winning, me winning. It is a collaboration of winning. And if you're not about that, you're probably not Team Becky and she's in charge of business, because collaboration is where it's at. Okay. Number 4, how to get testimonials is interview them, give them exposure. So here's the thing. So I need to do, just to note to self, myself, that I've been talking about this. I need to get better at doing this myself. So interviewing people that has been a case study, a product user of one of my products, been a client of mine, getting their reviews is a huge process, right? So, if you can see that they commented about something that has really supported them, any kind of way, you could reach out to them and ask them, would you like me to interview you? I would love to interview you. And you could do it on a live, you could do it for your podcast, you could do it just via Zoom and record it. And that could be one of your lives. I mean, how cool is this, right? So it helps us, it helps them get exposure. Once again, where's the win-win, right? The win-win is both of us. And so people love this process too, when you think about it, because they're getting exposed just as much as you are. And people are loving the results that you're getting other people. So if it happens to be the result that somebody else is looking for in their own life, their own business, then they're apt to want to buy into you, right? So here's the thing, like, if you're one of my customers, or if you've been following me for some time and you love to get more exposure on what you do, and you've had a specific, like, you've went through something of mine and you've had a specific result that you're like, Becky, you've been able to help me do X, Y, and Z. I've had the specific result. I would love to chat with you and see if we could be a good match, and to be able to interview you and get more exposure for you as well. So if that is you, make sure to drop in, yes, I want to talk, or DM me. And so if you felt, and you're not just in my group because you can't share this, but if you go to my regular page, Becky and Becky LaFave, and you felt like this is something that more women need to know about, one, how to get testimonials, right? That is so important to bring more sales in their business, stir up more business for their business. If you felt like that, give me some love below. And also, I would encourage you to go over to my page and share this out, to be able to put it in, in a drawing to win some swag for me, and for me to say thank you for sharing, because obviously that's caring. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Let me know below if this was helpful, and what is one thing out of these testimonials that you're going to take away and do right away inside of your business. All right, talk to you later. Bye.